Hey, what's up guys? It's Cecily from Drive Girl Drive, and I wanted to do a really quick video for you. I got a Q&A session for you today. Someone asked me, should parents drive for Uber and Lyft? For those who don't know, I am a parent, and I know that I'm not the only parent that I know that drives for rideshare, so that answer is yes. The second thing I would like to emphasize is you definitely need to find time to do it. So if your kids are of school age, it's really easy for you to do. You can drive when you drop your kids off from school. You can kind of hover in that certain part of town if you need to. I like to shut down everything an hour before I need to pick my son up because there could be traffic or anything. So for instance, he's in kindergarten now. He gets out at 2:36. And so I shut down everything around 1:30 and try to make my way back. You can use the destination filter to align you with trips that go that same way, but it has not always been successful for me. Plus you have a person in the car who may decide to stop somewhere. I mean, anything can happen. So I always give yourself at least an hour of time to get back to wherever you need to go to. If you are, for instance, if you are sharing custody of your kids and you have small children, in the times that you don't have your child, you definitely could be working. I mean, hey, I'm saying, like, you could be working and you could work at night and that sort of thing. There's the great thing about rideshare is you can do it on your own time, at your own leisure, and you make your own schedule. So you can make all of this work. One other thing I'd like to say is if you have children that require daycare, in my experience, having paid for daycare when my kids were going to daycare, I was spending a lot of money. I was basically paying my nanny's mortgage and car note at the time, and we're talking like 20 years ago, guys. I could not afford childcare. That's why I stayed at home with Isaiah. But if your childcare is affordable and you're able to make your childcare fees but like a day of driving, then go for it. But if your childcare bill is like half your take home or puts you in a more stressful situation, then I would say, nah, forget it. You know what I mean? Like, that's just my opinion. So can parents drive for rideshare? Heck yeah, they should, they can. And it's a cool way for you to get some quick money. For instance, I have a child that's in college, and even though everything is paid for at the school, he still finds a way to need some money for some stuff. And it's at the most inopportune times. It's usually at the times where I don't have money coming in or I've already allocated money to something else, right? Those of you that have grown children or teenagers can understand. And so when he went away for his summer bridge program, I gave him the Uber Go card to take with him. And when needed, if like he needed something really quick, then I could just transfer the money to that card and he can use it. Now he's too lazy to actually go and get a bank account where I would have, could have did the same thing. I could have attached his ATM to that, to Uber and did that, or the use a Cash App, which is a totally another video, but we have multiple ways to get money to our kids. So, but that's, a nice to have handy. Even more so, if you've got college age kids who have cars, I also feel like there's nothing wrong with them getting a little rideshare job too, just to make ends meet. Even if they're driving for a few hours a week, making $40, it's nothing. One, it teaches them the area that they live in. They'll get to know the city better. Number two, they'll have a means of making some income when they need it versus calling mommy and asking for some money. They can go jump in that car and make some gas and stuff like that. When I went to college, y'all, and I'm gonna close this video out. When I went to college, I had a car. I had a car since I was 15 years old. This is how I made money. I would find out what was going on, like a party nearby, and I would charge everybody $5 that got in my car, and I could put like 6 people in my car. We're all skinny then. So, and I charged everybody $5. So to fill up my tank was only $19. So I would pocket extra money from that. So I'd always have money in my pocket just in case, right? And I always had gas. And I literally would just think about ways or places I could go just to, let me look at that parking space. just so I could make money. And that's how I did it as a kid. Hilarious. Was I doing rideshare back in the day? As a youth? You're damn right I was. But these are just hustles, man. You got to teach your kids how to hustle. And I'll be honest with you, my kids don't even know how to hustle. My kids are lazy. And they gonna get it together. So, young lady, my short answer is yes. And while we're doing this, and while we're teaching our kids ways to make showing our kids ways that we make additional income, we should be teaching them how to make it too. I agree. I think that's definitely key. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you have any more advice for this young lady, please leave it in the comments box. And I've got some giveaways coming up very, very soon. I've got 2 giveaways coming up. I'm approaching my 6,000th subscriber. So I'm very excited about that, and I will be awarding whoever that person is. And I'm trying to grow my Facebook too, so I'm going to be awarding my 300th person on there. So yeah, it sounds kind of goofy, but anyway, I appreciate you guys watching the videos, and check out Anthony Tone Taylor. Amazing interview. Anyone that's watched it will tell you it was awesome, an awesome experience. Has a bunch of videos. They're short though. They're short videos. They're not very long. So don't think that I'm going to take too much of your time. They're on average like 3 to 10 minutes long. They're very, very short, but they're very funny. And I would love it if you watch them. And that's it. That's all I got right now, I think, right? Oh yeah, if you live in San Diego, San Francisco, Sacramento, Los Angeles, or Chicago, there's a service called SAUCEY. It's alcohol delivery in less than 30 minutes. And you can get $10 off on your first order if you use my code, which is in the description. And I use it more than I want to admit. No, I'm just kidding. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.